All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Tuesday, January 24th, 2012. We are going to go over the trades we took in the live trading room this morning, and the trades we didn't take, the trades that set up, trades that didn't set up, even trades that we looked at. It is 12:21, so I'll try to cram all this in as quickly as possible. Oops, I want to go over the results first. Results, plus 91 ticks YM. Okay, 91 YM ticks is what we have. That was one trade right here. All right, we went long right here. This was the first pullback to the BBC after a bullish cross. And we went long right there. And we took profit up here at the MA1. This is the window of opportunity. On the YM, when you take a trade, the window of opportunity is the area between the BBC and the MA1. All right, I'll scroll back and I'll show you another instance of it right here. All right, we had a bearish cross. This was pre-market, or even yesterday afternoon. Had a bearish cross, pull back up to the BBC. The window of opportunity in this case is right here between the BBC, which is this green line, and the MA1, which is the blue line right down here. All right, that is the window of opportunity. That's where we traded in. That's where we took our profit today. All right, granted, it did keep going. It went all the way up to the zone above us, but I was happy to take my profit out of the market when I did. Now, scrolling back here, on the 4-tick range, we didn't take any trades today. All right, there were no trades in here. What's that? I'm sorry, you were all broken up. I don't know, am I breaking up? Oh, I'm breaking up. That's interesting. Well, there is sort of a twang that happens at the end of the breaking up sound, but you're actually breaking up too. You were. You were. To me, you were. Anyway, let's finish this recap, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear me, and I'll switch headsets again as soon as I'm done. All right, so just watch my mouse. Okay. There was no trade here because we're going into the zone. No trade here because we had this space right in there. No trade here because we had this space right in there. No trade here because of the zone. That was the 4-tick range. Over here on the 2100 tick, right here, price, we had the bullish cross, price pulled away and pulled back. This is going right into the weekly zone. I would not have done that. I did have an order on to buy right over here, but I took the order off before it filled once we put in the double top right here, because we haven't had a lot of follow through in the last week. Clearly, it went off of the BBC right here. It went up, came back down, bounced again. All right, that's where it stands right now. It's actually got a bearish cross right here with a cross down below the 50. So if price pulled away from the BBC and then pulled back to it, then that would be an opportunity to go short right there. Okay. Let's see, the 2100 tick, naked 2100 tick. Let's show you that quickly here. There was one trade this morning that we really pointed out, was this one right here. When price crossed up above, pulled back down here, assuming that we're going to make a 5-point move, a 5-point leg, it went from here to here. Price crossed up above, crossed back down. This was about 2 points into the 5-point leg. We would have anticipated at least another 2 points. It went at least another 2 points. Now you can see it went all the way up here. As far as this move right here, from here to here, the pullback right here was too far into the 5-point leg to go long. Same thing right here. Okay. Any one of those you could have taken a point out of. All right, any one you could have taken a point out of, but we did not. Again, our results for the morning were plus 91 ticks YM. Okay. Now I'm going to slide over the euro chart, and I'll show you one trade that we took on the euro this morning. We went long right here this morning. All right, we went long right there. We stayed in the trade until we had a double top right up here. Then I moved my stop to break even. and it came down and got me a break even. You can see the price really did move up considerably since then. As a matter of fact, when the show started, right before the show started, I was considering going long again right there, which would have worked out pretty well as well, but I didn't take that trade. So we have one break-even trade on the euro this morning. Let's see, crude. I want to show you some crude. Okay. Let's see. Crude right here. Opportunities on the crude. A pullback right here with the down close would probably be a decent place to short the crude. Right now the crude market slows down. About an hour ago, actually, the crude market tends to slow down. It trades pretty well between 8:30 and 11:30 Eastern time. Okay, you can see right in here, what we look for is a break of the BBC. Break of the elbow, a pullback to the BBC, then looking for a down close, preferably with some kind of divergence. Could be a close beneath the MA1, or it could just be a down close off the BBC. Using a 10-tick bracket usually works out pretty well. You could use a 10 by 15 even if you wanted to. The crude is a very volatile market. All right, it's emotional, and it moves quickly, and it can go. You know how we look for like a 50% retracement or something like that on the ES and on the YM and on all these other markets. With crude, you could have the market really trend strong and hard in one direction, and then all of a sudden just stop and reverse completely, 100% in the opposite direction. It's really emotional like that. Anyway, there was opportunity right here. Comes down, hits the BBC with the up close above the BBC or the up close above the MA1. Crude is $10 a tick, so you can see, there's plenty of opportunity in here in this market. Right here, came down, pulled up to the BBC, had a down close off the BBC with a move down. I just wanted to point out in here that there's more than the ES to be traded here. Okay, ES, YM, Euro. What else did we cover here so far? ES, YM, and the Euro, and crude. That's it. I am going to wrap it up here. I'm going to wrap up the recording. Hopefully you guys could understand what I was saying. I'll listen to the recording later, the recap. But I'm going to wrap it up right here, and I will put it out in YouTube so we can have it on the website. Hopefully tonight. If anybody has any questions about anything I said, just type them in, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. All right.